Hey guys, I'm Sean Hammond with PremierGuitar.com. We're at Winter NAMM 2014 talking to Jack from Analog Alien Effects. Jack?
How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. You guys have a new pedal here, the Alien Bass Station, right?
Yep, that's correct. We just came out with this year. It's a multi-effects pedal. It has 3 effects, a limiter, an amp generator, and a gamma fuzz.
And at the beginning we heard just all of them on, right?
Yes, correct.
Now walk us through each section.
Okay, the first stage we have a really nice smooth limiter. It enables you to control your bass's tone without killing it. You don't get that over-pumping sound and that squash sound that a lot of limiters will give you. So if I give you the dry signal, then I'll give you the limited signal, and I can do these chords. I can hit it lightly, or I can really dig into it. And your level stays nice and consistent and smooth. And it easily controls the bass. And also, you have a sensitivity control, so if you're using a bass with hot output pickups, something that has active pickups, like active Bartolini's, for example, you can turn the sensitivity down, still keep your bass up full, and make your bass, more user-friendly throughout the signal chain without actually having to manipulate the bass's preamp.
Okay, now before we move on to the other 2 sections, one question occurs to me, like, what order are the effects routed in within the unit itself? If you have them all on?
If you have them all on, you hit the limiter first, then you go into the amp generator, and then you go into the fuzz. And it's because the fuzz is at the end of the chain, because this amp generator can greatly affect how this fuzz sounds. It gives you a lot more versatility than as if you had the fuzz at the beginning of the chain, or in front of the amp generator.
Okay, let's talk about the amp generator next then.
Okay, the amp generator has 4 controls, has an old Ampeg B15 bass amp flavor, which we like very much. We have one at our studio. So you have the bass control, you have treble, you have a gain structure, and then you have a direct output. So here's the bass. I can get a lot of low end. It's not woofy, but solid. Or I could back it down. I have independent controls over the treble. Or I could back that down. And then the gain setting at this stage is no gain at all, so you're really getting the flavor of the circuit itself, just dry. As you turn the gain up, you can get like a nice bit of growl. Turn the output down. Get a little more out of it. Just gives the bass like a nice attitude. It's not over the top, but it gives it a nice full flavor. And then
and last?
The last is the gamma fuzz. This is more of a frequency select fuzz. The bigger and lower the frequencies, the more dynamic and heavy the fuzz is. The top or higher frequencies, the fuzz actually starts to round off and get a little cleaner. So at this setting, we just have an input and just a direct out. The voltage is fixed inside the fuzz, so we get this kind of... I can dime the input back and open up the output, and it just gives you a nice fuzz flavor on top. It's not too heavy.
All right, cool. Now, is this intended merely as an effect, or is there an XLR out so it could be used as a DI box?
There's no XLR out. It works very well with the DI box. We're actually designing a mating box for this. It should be out next year. But currently, no, there isn't. But if you have like a Countryman and you want to use that with the pedal, you can go right into a mixing console, right into your Pro Tools rig, whatever you have. And it's very friendly that way.
Okay. How much is this going for?
Street is $399.
Okay, Jack, even though this is called the Alien Bass Station, it actually works pretty good with the guitar, right?
Correct. It gives you a nice Rolling Stone kind of flavor. They used the Ampegs towards the end of the 60s and early 70s, so you get that...
Cool. Now do you want to show us how it sounds with the other effects sound with it, not just the amp generator?
Sure. We've got the... this limiter is really flexible. It's just not for bass. So you can get every little nuance of the picking style will actually come out too. This is without it. And this is with it. It never pumps. It's nice and full. and it keeps the guitar constant. It keeps it focused without over-compressing it, without it becoming too powerful and pumping, which is typical of a lot of compressors and what happens when you compress a guitar. The Gamma Fuzz in this particular case is not over the top with the fuzz sound because the frequencies are a lot higher on the guitar. You get a nice bite. You get a nice bite to the attack of the string. It's great for leads. It's nice and full and warm. So it's not just for bass. It's really a good pedal for a guitar as well.
All right, cool. Jack, where can people go online to find out more about this pedal and everything you guys do?
AnalogAlien.com, or you can check out our Facebook page.
Cool.
Analog Alien Facebook.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Anytime.
Okay.
I'm Sean Hammond with PremierGuitar.com. Thanks for watching.